now, when we talk about the education of the Nigerian child, do we really know what we're talking about? Do we know what we're getting into? Everybody is talking about leaders of tomorrow and so on and so forth. But how exactly do we get there? Let me tell you something. A tree isn't grown in one day. In order to build the Nigeria we are looking towards, we must start from the roots. And I believe that roots is the Nigerian system. Like making compulsory subjects such as AI into our Nigerian curriculum, we are actually giving ourselves a go-ahead into a bigger and better Nigeria. And if you're with me, you understand. So I need you to look into my point of view, look into my insights, and see exactly where I'm coming from with this heading.
If Nigeria could train younger minds in artificial intelligence and coding skills, we can even attract foreign investors. What can't we do? Nigeria, who was once called the giant of Africa, is remaining stagnant. Countries like South Africa, Rwanda, they are surpassing us. Won't we like to ask ourselves why? Why aren't we doing well? Why is our economy not moving? Why do we have corruption? There are different programs or systems that can help trace out and fish out corruption.
Giving everybody in the rural and urban areas equal opportunities. We aren't placing an overemphasis on technology, rather asking that little attention should be paid to AI in every aspect of life, including arts, social sciences, and humanities. It isn't all compulsory for science students. It is a compulsory subject though. But yes, we need to look at how we are going to implement it in other subjects such as arts, social sciences, and humanities.
Giving the Nigerian graduates free farmland? Really? That is a temporary gift that will ultimately fail them and fail Nigeria. Ladies and gentlemen, before we clap our hands to the poetry of free farmland, let's first ask ourselves this question. Who here can name one country that has solved the problem of unemployment by land redistribution? I'll wait. Exactly my point.
Today, I stand not to argue that land has no value, but to say that land in the wrong hands and with the wrong plan becomes a burden, not a blessing. The proposition dreams of turning every Nigerian graduate into a farmer. Noble, yes. Practical, absolutely not.
They told you land is opportunity. They told you farming is freedom. They told you this is what the youth people need to have. But what they didn't tell you is this. Nigeria has lost over 90% of its forest cover since independence due to massive land misuse. The land disputes are a common cause of communal conflicts in states like Benue, Taraba, and Plateau in the north. I would like to ask you judges, is it the land that we can't protect that we want to offer more to people to graduate without wounds or bullets?
To everyone listening and watching this, before I begin my arguments and debates, I would like to remind the House of one key thing. The last time Nigeria privatized its power sector, it did not bring about electricity, no. What it did bring about, however, is darkness with a price tag. So today, we, the opposition, are standing here proudly, not just to rise and speak, but to completely stop this motion in its tracks before Nigeria makes another grave danger and they pay for more than what they paid in the past.
Because they own it after all. It is happening in Nigeria currently today. When the Nigerian government tries to give the discos regulation policies, they threaten lawsuits and pullouts because they own it. Nigeria should rise up and be smart. Come out of privatization. It is not helping us. My first speaker mentioned the all. She's supposed to have cleared your doubt by now, but I can see on your faces you still have some doubt there. Why privatization should work? It should not work, it cannot work, and it should not stand. Why should it stand? Failure. Failure should continue to stand. In Nigeria, are we failures? We are not failures.
Today, the opposition has painted Nigeria's future as a portrait, saying that Nigeria will see it as being powered by privatization. It sounds real, but let's look at this. Unlike it's being painted on a stained canvas, let's look at it like this. What they offer is not unemployment. What they offer is not development. It's a mirage of marketing magic in the desert of dysfunction.